Have you ever seen the Chinese word xiàng and wondered, does it mean direction? Does it mean to someone? Why do Chinese people use it in different situations? Today, we're going to learn the two most common uses of xiàng with simple explanations and real-life examples. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand the difference between direction and action towards a person. Let's start learning.
Hey everyone, Host A here. If you're an HSK3 learner tackling Chinese grammar, well, you're in exactly the right place.
And I'm Host B. Welcome to today's explainer. We have got a fantastic concept lined up for you. We're going to take a grammar point that might seem, a little abstract at first and make it totally clear, structured, and super easy to use.
Absolutely. Today is all about a very special preposition, the word xiàng. By the end of this explainer, you're going to know exactly how to use this word to give directions, describe movement, and even talk about your daily social interactions. So let's just jump right in. Okay, Host B, picture this scenario. You're walking around a brand new campus or maybe a new city and you are completely lost. You need to figure out where you're going. If you want to say something like, I want to walk south to the library, how do you actually structure that in Chinese?
That is a great question. And honestly, you might be scratching your head right now trying to string those verbs and directions together. It definitely feels confusing at first. But that little moment of feeling lost, that is exactly what today's grammar solution is going to fix for you.
So our hero for today is the character xiàng. Grammatically speaking, sure, this is a preposition, but I don't want you to just think of it as some boring textbook term. Instead, I want you to visualize xiàng as a giant arrow. Oh, an arrow. I really like that visual, right? Whenever you use this word, you are essentially pointing an arrow. You're either pointing that arrow at a physical direction, like north, south, east, or west, or you're pointing it at a specific person who is the target of your action. It is all about introducing the direction or the object of whatever action you're taking. All right, let's get right into it. Section 1 is meet the preposition xiàng. And we're starting with usage 1, action direction. Perfect. You can just think of this usage as your own internal physical compass. We're going to see exactly how to use xiàng to describe moving through physical space. And it all starts with a super simple formula. Seriously, if you love structure, you are going to love this. The formula is literally just the word xiàng, followed by the direction, followed by the verb. Okay, so you place the arrow, xiàng, then you say where the arrow is pointing, the direction, and then you state the action you're actually taking, the verb. Spot on. It's a really neat, tidy, and logical sequence. Xiàng plus direction plus verb. Let's see this formula in action. Okay, here is our first example. 我们从办公楼向南走，就是图书馆. This basically means if we walk south from the office building, it is the library.
Exactly. Let's break down the grammar of that middle part you just read. 向南走. 向 is our preposition arrow. Nan means south, and 走 means walk. So literally, you're saying, towards south, walk. You set the direction before you do the walking.
It makes so much sense when you break it down like that. Incredibly logical. Let's try another one. Imagine a very sweaty, panicked guy frantically sprinting right at you. The sentence to describe this would be 他向我跑过来了, meaning he ran over towards me. Ah, okay, I hear the formula again. 向我跑. 向 is the arrow, 我, which means me, is the direction he is heading, and 跑 is the verb for run. You got it. So notice how the direction here isn't a compass point like south anymore. The direction is physically towards you, the speaker. So practically speaking, when would I actually pull this formula out of my toolbox in real life? You're going to use this specific structure when you're helping a lost tourist on the street, when you're navigating a map, or just describing any physical movement, like a car driving towards a building or a friend running across the park towards you. It is entirely about physical movement through space. So to really lock this into your memory, here is a crisp one-sentence summary for this first usage. The word xiàng points to the physical direction of your action.
Exactly. Just picture that big arrow pointing north, south, or straight at you, and you will absolutely never forget how to use it for physical movement.
Okay, let's pivot. We've mastered physical direction. Let's move to our second section, usage 2, action object.
Right, so in this usage, our metaphorical arrow shifts from a physical compass direction to an interpersonal target. You aren't pointing at south anymore, you are pointing your action directly at another person.
And there's actually a great shortcut for this, isn't there? When xiàng points to a person, it almost always teams up with a very specific set of verbs.
Yes, it does. Memorizing these pairs is a total game changer. It'll save you so much time. The most common ones are 借, which means to borrow, 介绍, to introduce, 了解, to inquire or understand, 请假, to ask for leave, and xuéxí, to learn.
So if you are doing any of these social actions, you just need to point your arrow, your xiàng, at the person you're interacting with. Let's try this in a quick conversation. Let's do a little role play. Imagine we are at a party and I completely forget to introduce my friend to you. Go ahead, host A.
Okay. 请问这位是 Excuse me, who is this?
对不起，我忘了向你介绍，她是我大学同学，叫白云。Sorry, I forgot to introduce her to you. She is my college classmate, named Bai Yun. That is a perfect example. And the key structure right there was 向你介绍. 向 is the arrow, 你, which means you, is the target person, and 介绍 is the verb introduce. You pointed your introduction directly at me. Here's another incredibly useful everyday scenario. Let's say you're sick in bed, maybe got a thermometer in your mouth, and you need to call your teacher. The sentence reads, 如果你不能来上课，就要向你的老师请假. If you cannot come to class, you must ask your teacher for leave. Let's look at that structure again. 向你的老师请假. The arrow points to 你的老师, your teacher, and the action is 请假, asking for leave. You direct your request specifically to the teacher. This usage is just so important because it really forms the backbone of polite, structured social interaction in Chinese. You are going to use this second usage daily.
Oh, absolutely. Whenever you're borrowing a pen from a coworker, asking your boss for a day off, or introducing your best friend to your parents, 向 makes your sentences clear and specific. It points out exactly who is on the receiving end of your social action.
And here is our one-sentence summary for this second half of the explainer. 向 introduces the target or object of your social actions.
It's the interpersonal arrow. If you just keep that visual in your mind and pair it with those specific verbs we learned, it's going to become second nature to you in no time.
All right, you've absorbed the rules, you've heard the formulas, and you've practiced the examples. Now, host A, I want to challenge you and our viewers to a quick interactive mini practice.
Oh, I'm ready for this. Let's test these brand new grammar skills out. We're playing true or false, right? Let's go.
Here is your first challenge. Imagine a super cute puppy sprinting directly toward a person. The sentence describing this is 小狗向他跑过去了. The puppy ran towards him. True or false? Okay, let me think out loud here. The puppy is moving through physical space, so the arrow 向 points to the direction 他, which means him, followed by the verb 跑 for run. That perfectly matches our first usage of physical direction, so I'm going to say true. You are absolutely right. Great job. Okay, my turn. Let's try one more. Imagine a daughter happily watching and learning from her mother cooking in the kitchen. The sentence is 她向妈妈学习做菜, meaning she learns cooking from her mother. True or false?
Well, think about our second usage, the interpersonal arrow. Does the arrow xiàng point to a person here? Yes, mama, the mother. And does it pair with one of our special verbs? Yes, xuéxí, to learn. The mother is the target of the learning action, so yes, definitely true. You guys are nailing this.
Awesome. So let's wrap all of this fantastic progress up. We learned today that the preposition xiàng operates beautifully as an arrow. For usage 1, it tells us the direction of an action when we're moving through physical space. And for usage 2, it tells us the object of an action when we're interacting socially with other people. It's a highly versatile, incredibly useful little word, and you've literally just mastered it. Congratulations on adding this to your Chinese toolkit. I am so thrilled with the progress we made today. Definitely keep practicing those sentences. But before we go, we want to leave you with a little something to think about for next time. Have you ever wondered how to ask someone to make a choice between two things in Chinese?
It's a great question. Next time on our explainer, we're going to unpack the conjunction 还是. It's often used in interrogative sentences to list out different situations for choosing. It's going to be just as structured and just as fun as today.
For sure. Until then, keep learning, stay curious, and we will see you on the next explainer.
Great job! Today we learned the two main uses of xiàng, using it for direction and using it to show the person or object receiving an action. Remember, learning Chinese grammar is not only about memorizing rules. The most important thing is understanding how native speakers use it in real conversations. If you want to improve your Chinese speaking skills with personalized lessons, you're welcome to book a trial lesson with me on Preply. The link is in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to Yuting Peck's Mandarin for more practical Chinese lessons. See you in the next lesson.